Hello my friends, and for today's video we're going to be taking a look at Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5. So I'm not too far into the game, but I have played and completed this on the PS4. But seeing as it was included with the Ultimate Edition of Miles Morales on the PS5, I thought why not. It includes all the DLC and it obviously runs on the new engine to give you all the nice visual upgrades of the PS5 and next generation. So here's my main story down here. This is then where I need to go next to progress with the story. But I'm not going to do that today because I don't want to spoil any of the story for anybody who's not played the game. So I've unlocked all of the map. You do that by unlocking the towers. There's 2 or 3 per district, depending on how big the district is. And as you unlock them, you unlock the locations of the collectibles during each area, or for each area. So you can see here, I've done 6 out of the 6 backpacks, 4 out of 4 landmarks, and I've done 4 out of 5 thug crimes. So all I'm going to do today is I'm going to get some of the landmarks and I'm going to get some of the backpacks, and then I'm just going to sort of run through it, give you guys a chance to see what the game looks like, how it's running on the PS5, etc. So what we'll do is we'll do that here. So obviously Spider-Man, it done very well on the PS4, sold very well. It's one of my favourite games of this generation. The flight is very good. It just feels so cool to be flying around as Spider-Man. The combat's really nice and fluid. Reminds me a little bit of Batman. Obviously it took that model quite heavily on the combat, but it's a bit more refined and it just feels a bit nicer. So we've got a little landmark down here. So let's go up here. So for the landmarks, all you need to do is you need to go into camera mode, you need to zoom in, get it in, take a picture, and that's that landmark done. And let's go here for the backpack. So when the game originally released, you could play in one of 2 modes. You could play in graphics mode, or you could play in performance mode. So graphics mode run at 30 frames per second and it was at 4K. And the performance mode was at 60 frames per second but didn't run at 4K. So what we'll do is select that. And then not long after, they released a new option that could run at 60 frames per second, also in 4K. And what it would do is in the areas where it couldn't cope, it would just adjust the resolution on the fly. So I've played through and completed Spider-Man Miles Morales, which also uses the same settings. Now when I first did it, I'd done it in graphics mode because I just got the PS5. I wanted to see what 4K ray tracing looked like, so I just wanted to play in that. And I've got to say, it looked absolutely amazing. As you can see here, it looks beautiful, although I am recording this just in standard HD rather than the 4K option, just because I wanted to keep my file size down. But yeah, so then not long after they released this this dual mode, and I decided to give it a go because I wanted to do New Game Plus, and I did that. And I've got to say, as in this game as well, I have not noticed any frame drop, any resolution drop whatsoever. It all looks to be running in 4K. You just do not notice when it drops. When it drops the resolution, you get the 60 frames, and I've got to say, the 60 frames makes a absolute massive difference. It feels so smooth, it feels so crisp, just flying around in full 60 frames, doing the fighting. You beat up the bad guys, you feel like a right badass. And it's beautiful. The game still looks absolutely beautiful as well. So that's my thoughts on the visuals on the game. What we'll do is we will just get this one more little collectible here. There's a backpack up here as well. Let's go out of the there's the backpack. The backpack is over here. The podcast here that's talking in the background is very annoying. You can turn it off, but it does add to the game. It's just a little bit annoying when you're trying to record. So what else have we got? We've got a backpack over here. We've got another backpack over here. Let's do this backpack. So yeah, I think everybody knows what they're getting with Spider-Man. I think even if you've not played the game, you're probably fully aware of what the game entails and what sort of game it is. But yeah, it says Miles Morales was quite a short game. It was a full game, but it was quite short. I mean, if you'd done all of the side missions, etc., you probably got 8 to 10 hours out of it. This game is a lot more chunky. It's way more a full-blown game. You get far more. There's a nice chunky single-player campaign, and then there's lots of collectibles and lots of stuff to tidy up at the end if you wish to do so. We've got a little robbery or a drug deal going on up here. Let's take that up so you can see a bit of the combat. So with the combat, you can build up your focus meter here in the left-hand corner, and then you unlock a finisher, or you can upgrade your health or revive your health. You get a host of collectible gadgets, but I've only unlocked 2 at the minute, and that's a web slinger and a web shot. So if we do this here, we can attach him to the wall. I've unlocked my finishing move there. We've got the brutes. Each character, each enemy has its own little unique thing. So the brutes, you have to either get 2 focus bars to hit a finisher on him, or you have to web him up and then beat him. So what we do, I've also unlocked my suit power. You can unlock various suits as well, which I will show you ever so shortly once I've done this fight. You can hit L1 and R1, and you can use the weapons or the objects around you. So let's finish him off. He's done. There's one more. Let's web him. There's one more there. Let's web him off the tower. And that is that collectible done. So as you progress through, you level up your character, and you can unlock new suits here. And so as you can see, I've only unlocked 1 at the minute because I'm not, as I said, I'm not too far. So you unlock a load more as you go along. And as you unlock the suits, each one has a unique ability. And it also, so as you can see, this one here has a web blossom, and as you leap into the air, you web everything in sight. So that's pretty cool. But what you can do is, once you've unlocked that suit, if you decide you don't really like that visual appearance of Spider-Man, but you like the ability, you can go in and you can maybe equip that suit, but you can still equip the suit power of any suit that you've unlocked. So as you can see there, I've only got 1, but as you unlock more suits, you will get more go along. You've also got a wave of gadgets here that you can unlock. So I've just found out now that I can do the spider drone, but I haven't got enough research tokens. So down in the left hand corner there, you can see all different tokens down the bottom, and you unlock them as you do various missions throughout the game, such as crimes or backpacks or landmarks or research in Octavius's building. You unlock the research points. These here are still locked, and this one I can't do because I've not got any challenge tokens, but I've not unlocked the challenges yet. You can also upgrade your gadgets as you go along to make them more powerful. And as well as that, you've got skills that you unlock through leveling up. So I've got 4 skill points here that I haven't spent. So let's go through and use them while we're doing recording. So what we'll do is I'll unlock the web swing just to make it a bit nicer to swing through the city. Do we want that one? Maybe not just yet. We'll increase the window for perfect dodge. We'll do the disarm enemies. What's this one? We're throwing. What is this? Improves focus gain at higher combo count. So I think we'll do that one, as it's always good to build up your focus count. So that was the combat you see there. We'll do another little backpack over here. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably get the backpack, and then maybe we'll do one or two more, and then we'll tidy it up. So yeah, like I say, anyone who's played Spider-Man, you know exactly what you're getting. I would say that this is worth paying the extra 20 quid. I think it was an extra £20 on top of on the Ultimate Edition, just to get this, because there is a lot of game here, and it does feel fun to sort of play through it again. Where is that backpack? It's up here. Let's climb up the wall and get it. So yeah, it does feel fun to swing through as Spider-Man. I do like this game. I really enjoyed Miles Morales as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a no-brainer really, especially if you've not done the DLC, because you get all of that included as well. So I will show you here. There's the free DLC options, so you can go in and you can select them at any point and activate the DLC. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the game, and then I'm going to do the DLC. So I might even do a little video once I do the DLC. So we're going to head over to get this last backpack, and then we will wrap up. So hopefully you can see, you've just seen a little bit of what the game looks like. As you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. It's nice and smooth. It runs flawlessly on the PS5. I've had no issues, none at all. I know there was a few issues with people when the game first launched in rest mode, etc. I don't know whether I've just got lucky and that's not happened, or whether they've managed to patch that out, which is why I'm not seeing any of them weird sort of bugs where it crashes your system and makes it do a full rebuild. I've not done any of that. It's run really smooth. And yeah, just a really nice, enjoyable experience. So as always, if you could, if possible, if you enjoyed what you've seen, if you could like and subscribe to my channel, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a little comment, it would mean the world to me, because as you can see, I'm a bit of a small channel. I'm trying to grow. I would love to engage in the community, so leave that comment and I'll get back to you. Check out my podcast. It airs every Saturday. Ideally it's every Saturday, sometimes it's a Sunday, it depends on my time and my schedule, but usually on a Saturday. I've got an Instagram there that you can see in the banner as well. Check out my Instagram. A little bit less active on that in a minute, just because I've been a little bit busy, but I like to sort of post at least, if I can, once a day, but it's generally been a couple of times a week at the minute. So check that out. Check out my other videos. As I say, you can also contact me on contactjpgaming@gmail.com. That's contactjpgaming@gmail.com, and leave me some feedback, any suggestions, anything you want to see. I've sort of got access to pretty much most things. I've got access to quite a lot of content, quite a lot of consoles. So yeah, fire me that email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So I hope you like what you've seen. Check back again soon for hopefully another fun and enjoyable video. So until then, have yourselves a lovely day, have some fun, play some games, and I will see you soon. So until then, this was JP Gaming, and we are out.